Okay. So, my first question is, how would you define good customer service?
Um, Someone that's helpful and very informative and willing to help you and answer your questions.
Good. Okay. What is the best customer service you've ever received and why?
When I've called to ask someone to help me explain something about a bill and they were able to help me get the information I needed and resolve the problem.
Okay. Can you tell me about a time that you've received poor customer service?
Yes, when I've had something to go wrong with one of the appliances that I'd purchased, and I had contacted the company, and they tried to say that there's nothing they could do to help me with that problem.
Okay. So if it was you in the situation, if you were the person, what would you have done differently?
Um, I would have tried to see how I could accommodate to help solve the problem.
Okay. What does good customer service mean to you?
What does it mean to me?
Yeah. So like what does it mean to you? Like,
It makes me want to go back. Like,
yeah.
if you have had good service with someone, then you will return
Mm-hmm.
to that store. So therefore, like, that one place that I had bad service, I've refused to go back because
Right.
they're not reliable.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. If you were provided bad customer service, would that make you see the company differently?
Yes,
Okay. So just from like,
just from my experience.
so if you've had one person do,
Yes,
okay.
I know that you shouldn't because it
But,
could have just been, but
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. No, I understand. And that's usually majority, like that's how it is often. Like the service could be great, but it just that one person could ruin
yeah, I can
the
understand
experience
that,
for you.
but it just makes you feel like you can't trust the company.
Yeah, just because of that one person.
Yeah.
And that's why customer service is so important, because that one person could cause that company to lose business.
True.
For like ever. Okay, that was all the questions. Okay, so my first question is, how would you define good customer service?
Um, I would define it as people that are prompt with responding and give a clear answer and try to address the problem and hopefully make it better.
Cool. Okay. What's the best customer service you've ever received and why?
Chick-fil-A, their customer service is amazing. You always get in and out. They always will fix your problem and they rarely have problems.
Well, I wouldn't know because I can't eat there, but let's see. Okay. Can you tell me about a time that you received poor customer service? And what would you do differently?
What would I what?
What would you do differently? So, like, tell me about a time that you've received poor customer service, and like, if you were in their situation, what you would have done differently.
Let's see. Trying to think, honestly. Well, this is also food related.
It's okay.
That's customer service, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Like literally everything is customer service. That's really what I've learned in this class.
So I ordered a to-go order online.
Mm-hmm.
at I believe Puddle House.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it'd be ready in like 20 minutes. So I'll go out there and I call and tell them that I'm there, and they're like, well, it'll be a little bit longer. We'll call it, when you come in and get it because it's curbside, or they bring it out. And I waited for about an hour, and then they just kept making excuses.
Right.
So I guess, I don't know. I get that people are busy, but I would have somebody, specifically for those orders. I'm
Right.
doing an interview for Tyler. For Tyler.
Okay. So that was a good one. So what does good customer service mean to you?
I see the rest of the bottle of water. I think it makes a difference in the kind of customers you'll get, and if they'll be loyal. And I feel like if you show the customer service, more people will come there, including myself. It's not everything, if you have good product, you have good product, but it definitely adds to the experience and makes you more likely to succeed.
Right. For sure, experience. That's something that we learn in this class, is about giving the best experience to people. So last question, if you were provided bad customer service, would it make you see the company any differently?
Kind of like I said before, kind of just depends. I think at the end of the day, people sometimes have bad days and don't give you quality service, but that doesn't mean you should completely discredit the whole company. Now, if you were to address it at like a higher level and they weren't able to fix it or be accommodating, then that would be different. And I think, it just depends on the person. I know other people will not go certain places just because of bad customer service, like a one experience. But I think usually it has to be multiple encounters before
Right.
I would quit.
I'll consider you a good customer. Okay, well, that is all. Let me see if I. Okay. How would you define good customer service?
Smiling, for one, looking approachable, so smiling, just quickly getting stuff done for customers. I can help you with that attitude is and taking responsibility. Like, that's probably the best customer service.
Okay. What's the best customer service you've received and why?
Actually, very recently, I done an online program getting fitted for golf clubs, and the guy's knowledge was really respectable, and he didn't talk like he knew more than me, but he was really like explaining to me stuff in detail that I could understand, even though he was so much more knowledgeable than me. So I think it was the best because he broke it down so well for me, and he was really nice.
Okay. Can you tell me about a time that you've received poor customer service?
Probably any time that I've had to deal with like a cable provider. They, like our local cable provider, they're really rude anytime you call into them,
Right.
and try to ask like what kind of charges are on your bill. They're not very helpful at all. So
Yeah.
they are the best example of bad customer service.
Okay. So if you were to be in their position, what would you do differently?
I would start by being presentable, as in like when you call and I have a concern about my bill, I would first tell them that, okay, I understand, because everybody pays bills, so I'm sure if their internet bill is weird, they call in about it too. So being presentable as like, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
We'll look into it.
Being more approachable.
More approachable with it, for sure.
And maybe even say be more knowledgeable about their job.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, what does good customer service mean to you?
Really, it's about any experience with anything that you do. If you go somewhere, if you're calling somewhere, you're on vacation, good customer service is all about the experience. So if you go somewhere and you're on vacation and you're looking to have like a great experience and the first place you go is just horrible customer service, say like a restaurant, that ruins not even that experience, but maybe even the rest of the day, depending on what happens.
Right. So you would say that it's a big thing for you, and it impacts like a lot your outlook
Definitely,
on
on not only like that person, but like
the company
the company
itself.
they work for sure.
Yeah, and it can impact your entire day, like you
Yep.
said. Okay, so if you were provided with bad customer service, would it make you see the company differently?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it starts with the person that you had the bad customer service from, but who trained them? Why are they not
Right.
held accountable? Like, just because if they don't know me and they do it to me, how many other people have they done it to?
Exactly.
Even because, say I approach them in a nice manner, why would they have any reason to be bad customer service to me?
Right. And I like how you said that, who trained them, because it does start at the top. Like, it starts with the management. So, like, chances are if that person's rude and getting away with it, that the manager is probably doing the same thing.
Yep.
Which is, not good in a company and can cause them to lose service. Alrighty, that would be all the questions.